Hi. Okay, so right now I'm getting ready to make some applesauce, and then I'm gonna can it just like these that I did yesterday in these pint-sized jars. Making applesauce is a really good beginning to getting yourself familiar with what goes into canning. You don't have to mess with any pectin or anything like that. You don't have to add any special ingredient to your applesauce because apples are naturally acidic enough. So right now I've been working on peeling the apples and coring them and slicing them up. I got them in this big pot here. This is my canner, and this is actually a pressure canner. This is the 23-quart Presto. Comes in a smaller size, but I recommend if you're going to get a pressure canner to go for the bigger one, because you can double stack this. Also, the smaller one you cannot fit quart-sized jars in. So inside this canner, you can see it's like that. You have a couple of marks in here that show you where to fill with water, and it comes with this one rack. You can get another one if you want to do a second layer, but you don't have to. And there is a moth living inside of my canner. That's weird. I just used it yesterday. I don't know how it got in there. Anyhow, you don't have to use a pressure canner for making applesauce. You can use a hot water bath canner or any pot that you can fill with enough water to cover the jars at least a half an inch, no, 1 inch, sorry. But I use my pressure canner for both hot water canning and pressure canning. I'm just gonna keep working on getting the apples ready, and I'll start cooking that over the stove. The only ingredient I like to add to my applesauce is cinnamon towards the end of the cooking. And I do add a little bit of lemon juice to keep it from browning too much. This has browned a little bit, but I think that's actually mostly from the cinnamon. And the other thing I'm going to do is fill this pot with water to the middle line on the inside here where the lines show you. And I'll bring this to a simmer. Just water. Okay, and once I get to that point, I'll start the recording again.